What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Knab and Ro Show. I'm here with my compatriot and partner in crime, Ro. Say hi, Ro.
Hi, kids.
And welcome to our 1-year anniversary!
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe it's been a year.
A full year. We've done podcasts almost every single... I feel like we've only missed a few.
Yeah, I feel like in the beginning, I remember doing one, and then maybe it was like a couple weeks later we did the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And then we stuck with it.
And then I think it was sometime in January we're like, hey, we're gonna do this weekly, and we did. And here, I think we may have missed one or two because you were traveling, but yeah, I would say that we have done this weekly for a long time, and I was just thinking about it today, and I can't believe it's been a year. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but then prospectively it's like, well, it has, because I think our first one was on December 13th or 14th or something. So I mean, I feel like it's right around this time for sure. I don't think it was on the 16th because my mom's birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, and I don't recall it being so close to that, but it's it's around that. It's great.
Exactly.
It's been a year.
And we only repeated one, and that was our special one with our one guest. We'll talk about that one here in a bit. But yeah, it's been a crazy good year. I mean, just like any business, we didn't like grow exponentially. We don't have an amazing out of the box product that everybody went gaga over, but we had a good time. We met some good people. We had some good conversations, and I'm happy. Me too, and I know we have a lot of ideas for the upcoming year, so we'll be doing this as long as it's fun for us, and we'll just go from there. But yeah, I knew that we have some exciting guests coming up and some good things planned, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Some new segments.
Woohoo!
I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this. We have some new content we're coming out with, which would be very good for you people like me that have very low attention span. So very, very excited. Very excited about this.
Yeah, we got good things coming.
So, Ro, skipping what we did this week, because I'll be honest, I didn't really do anything this week.
I just wrapped presents.
Wrapped presents, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, nothing too exciting.
So, having said that, Ro, what are we talking about this week? How are we doing this podcast? What does it look like for the viewers?
So, we are going to take a stroll down memory lane and revisit our very first podcast, and then the podcast that we've made since then. I think we're on 47 or 48.
Yeah, I think we're at 47.
47.
Around that 47.
Yeah.
We're pretty close.
So that's a lot of podcasts. So we'll dive into a couple, pass over a few that weren't so exciting, and just kind of go from there. Just kind of reminisce about.
Don't downplay any of them. They're all amazing, Ro. And some of them were just meh.
Yeah, I feel more excited about others than some, but I mean,
agreed. Yep.
I feel like we learned a lot about what we're doing and the direction we wanted to go as time went on, and so I think we're in a good flow, a good rhythm, and we got lots to talk about.
Awesome. So let's jump right in. What do you say?
Yes, let's reminisce.
Okay.
Memory lane, here we come.
Yes, memory lane. So excited. So as you remember, we didn't have a YouTube page, Facebook page, anything set up. I talked to Ro, and if you listen to the very first podcast, we explained this. I was like, Ro, what are you doing tonight? Let's do a podcast, and that's how it started.
No, legit. That's how it happened. I get this text message at work, and he's like, hey, are you going to be around tonight? And I was like, sure. And we've talked about, in the past, doing podcasts anyway. But he was just like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, I'm so not prepared. I don't know what to do. I'm so nervous. And so we just jumped right in. And I remember that I was at work in my cubicle, and he was like, hey, we're doing a podcast tonight. I was like, are you sure? He was like,
yes.
Yeah.
Here we are. Awesome. So having said that, knowing that I've had Knab Productions, so right here is the Knab production page. So this is kind of where I started my gaming channel a long time ago. I'm like, well, I already have this. I already have some subscribers. Why don't we just start there and see what happens? So we did our first, 4 podcasts here. And then I said, even if we have it there, we got to make it our own.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, we wanted to separate the two, which is fine.
So I say we listen to the very first podcast and how cringy it is.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh gosh, I honestly have not listened to this. It's probably been a good 11 months, maybe. I probably listened to it a couple times after we did it, but I haven't listened to it for a very long time.
I say we listen to like the first couple minutes. What are you saying? Just
cringe-worthy,
Here we
go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Here we go.
Let's jump into it. Let me rewind it at the beginning. And here we go. Boop. Oh, Lord. What's up, production crew? Knab Productions here, where I put you guys in the director's seat, and welcome to the very first ever podcast. So I'm here with my good friend, Rochelle. Okay, I gotta stop it there. I twirled my tongue with Rochelle.
I know. Well, that's really before we were gonna actually do the Knab and Ro Show. I feel like we kind of started this under Knab Productions, like you had mentioned, and we weren't really sure what we wanted to do. And I know at some point we're like, hey, that was fun. Let's continue this. Well, what can we do? Because I remember us talking about like, well, what are we gonna call ourselves? We can't be Knab Productions, so here we are.
Oh goodness! All right, here we go.
Hello, kids.
So she and I have had this idea for what would you say, Rochelle? About good Lord, 2-3 years now, or something like that.
We kind of toyed with the idea of it, but I don't think we really started becoming like, yeah, we really need to do this until maybe like 9-12 months ago.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think that was kind of getting towards the end of when I was doing YouTube videos every night at 8 o'clock, Monday through Friday, blah, blah, blah. Got burnout with that, and then started talking and playing games online with you again. I'm like, you know what? That'd be a lot of fun. We should do this. So, to stop right there, I literally, from doing Knab Productions, it was exhausting. I don't know how these kids do it every day, 2-3 videos a day, edit, post, do all that stuff. It is freaking exhausting. And
they don't have jobs. Like, that's their job. And they don't have kids. I mean...
they
have more time.
Yeah, exactly. But it really was, I got burnt out, and I just said, hey, what do I do? So I started playing games, with Ro. We started talking about it again. I got hyped up, and here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think we should go
I sound like such a cheeser, though. Oh my gosh.
Hello, kids.
I was so nervous. I was so nervous. And I definitely feel clearly more comfortable now. Now that we've done so many.
That's right.
But I was really nervous that I was like, I'm gonna sound like a total goober, and and I did, and
Well, look at this in the titles. It was Fireside Chat with Pups and Knab Productions.
Yeah.
And then it went to Fireside Chat with Knab and Ro. So it was podcast with Knab and Ro.
Yeah.
And this is our first topic, which is pets. I just want to play the intro because I think this is where we tried to change the intro a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look.
This is going to get cringy. I'm just here it goes. What's up, production crew? Knab Productions here. But you guys in the director's seat. No. I'm here. Nope. So it wasn't there yet. We still didn't do it, but that was back to after. Obviously, it wasn't Christmas, so it didn't have the Christmas intro stuff. So that's still the original Knab Productions. Then here, okay. Can we just talk about my friend Daisy? Yeah,
she was our very first guest, and she was so sweet. And
she is, absolutely.
Yes, and was so informative on how, I mean, I've never written a book or published a book or anything, and really appreciated her stories and her journey through making her book and how she got there. So and I think I see this.
Whoops,
there's our music. It's our music.
I tried to pause it, but the second that I maximized it started playing. But yeah, I mean, I've known her. I used to work with her. I've known her for years. She's awesome, absolutely awesome. I have the utmost of respect for her, and I'm very excited that she was able to join us. But I think this is when we're like, okay, we got to start with the brand. We got to figure things out.
Yeah.
Let's start there and make it happen. Yeah. So this was the initial change, I believe. So let's listen to this intro here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Knab and Ro Show. I'm here with my compatriot and partner in crime, Ro. Say hi, Ro.
Hello, kids.
And welcome back after the holiday season, the New Year's, and all that. So that cracks me up. Oh my God! And I listened to my editing style. The music was not quite enough in the intro, and
yeah, I was still super nervous. You could totally tell.
Oh, it's so different. Volume levels were all over the place. Holy
See,
crap.
we were a work in progress. We've definitely come a long way.
Yeah. Okay. I wanna zip to the end and see what the ending was.
Okay.
I'm curious if that changed too. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be awful as it loads the swirly circle of doom and play. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, listening to the podcast. If you like it, go ahead and jack that like button right in the nose. Don't forget to tell your friends and family all about the Knab and Ro Show. And as always, this video and podcast is a wrap. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next podcast. Oh, okay. So you didn't do your Till Next Time Kids yet.
Time Kids.
Yeah.
No.
So there was a lot of similarities from the outro with Knab Productions there, and there's still a little bit. There's some catchphrases I still use, but okay. So we're not quite there yet, but we're starting to build it.
Right.
It's like a build-up of it. Yeah. Okay. Last chance before we switch over. I wonder what this one was. Let's see if it is. And I don't really talk about the sports one. Was just whatever. It's great.
Yeah, I think we just talked about
sports, whatever.
Sports, yeah.
Ooh, you know what? I think this is during Kobe.
Oh, very well could have been.
I want to say maybe. Yes, it was. Yeah. Oh
yeah, because I see the.
Yeah, that was when Kobe had passed away. So that was a nice one. I actually enjoyed editing that one. I thought that was nice. But
yeah.
Check the intro. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Knab and Ro Show. I am here with my partner in crime and compatriot. Okay, that's right. I messed that one up. I remember that one vividly.
That's hilarious.
Oh man,
so good.
Let's see. Did you do your Till Next Time Kids on this one?
Maybe.
Let's see here. Let's see. It's a good way to get us started because we're just a little antsy. We didn't just want to start with nothing, so we started with something. So we went from there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I wanted to thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. If you like the podcast, go ahead and jack that like button right in the nose. Don't forget to tell your friends and family about the Knab and Ro Show. And we look forward to seeing you guys all next week. Take it easy, and this is a wrap.
Till next time, kids. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's so bad. Oh my goodness gracious.
I think part of the problem is I was using, because we use Discord to record because we are across country, and I believe I was still using push to talk, and there was a huge delay in things, and there still kind of is. Like I figured out the good timing method. Even now, when you're doing your intro, I start talking not quite. And I mean, there's like a millisecond of where you're still talking when I chime in, and it works perfectly. Like, it sounds good.
Oh, you got it down to science on your end.
Yeah, I totally do. But I don't use push to talk anymore. I have voice activity. So I've learned after listening to kind of like time it right, so there isn't a delay. And I know in the beginning there was a huge delay, as you could just heard.
Wow, I had no idea.
And everything. So yeah, I probably didn't. I mean, I was just like, oh, it's just me. I'll just do it. But yeah, so I kind of have to like time it now for when you finish talking, I'm kind of over. At least on my end, I sound like I'm overlapping you for just a smidge, but the final product doesn't reflect that. So,
yeah.
Trial and error. Right.
So at this point, we're like, look, if we're going to keep doing this, we've done 4 podcasts, we need to create our own accounts. So that's when we created the Knab and Ro Show. Obviously, we're more heavy hitters on Facebook than we are on
YouTube.
On YouTube, we just have it just because it's kind of where we all started off. But look at all these videos.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Look at all of them.
So we did the welcome, the standard welcome to the Knab and Ro Show there and all that good jazz. And the next one we did after that was on Valentine's Day.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to say that's when we finally figured out the intro and the outro, which was exciting.
Probably, yeah. I feel like it was. I mean, I haven't listened to it in a long time, but...
Well, just so happens we can do that. I'm just saying.
No way.
Let's see. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Knab and Ro Show. I'm here with my compatriot and partner in crime, Ro. Say hi, Ro.
Hi, kids.
And welcome back. So we got that. We got the middle music that's actually happened.
I love that. I wish I could have that as my ringtone.
Oh, I know. I mean,
I know we've talked about that. Probably.
I'm gonna find it for you, Ro.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see if we finally figure out I feel like once we switched over to the new YouTube, that we kind of like we have to figure this out. Let's get it done.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Okay, here's we're gonna find out if we succeeded here. A wrap. Whoop.
Night, kids.
Oh, night kids. oh my goodness gracious. That's fantastic. We're getting there. All right. Well, I don't think we're not going to be clicking on every video to figure that. I just wanted to see the progression of the editing, which is interesting. And there's one more that I'm going to kind of point out, because the way I did a lot of the editing before was very detailed, a lot of video. It kind of took us away from the whole sense of a podcast.
Agreed. Yeah.
I mean, I would spend 4 hours editing for 35 minutes of a podcast. It was a lot of extra work.
Yeah, definitely.
So Valentine's Day, that whatever, it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
But the ones I'm talking about, like, even if I just mouse over, just look at the difference between the scenery and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Like, I went in and added all these pictures and all this stuff, and
I mean, they look great. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely entertaining. Like, for example, this one, the favorite music, where we put samples of every piece of music that we like.
Yeah.
I had fun editing this one.
I enjoyed that. That's probably one of my top couple.
Yeah?
Is the music one. Oh, yeah, because I just love music. I mean, I know you and I both shared a music love of all things music, and I had fun. It was hard because I think we picked a couple out of different genres, and I have such an eclectic taste in music that's so hard to just pick like one. It's the same. I feel the same way about movies. Like, it's so hard to just pick one favorite movie or whatever. And my brother, oh my gosh! So we were watching A League of Their Own was on TV, and I was over at my parents' house for Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh, this isn't my top 5 movie. And my brother looks at me, he's like, you have too many you've got more than top 5 movies. Like, you keep saying that, but you've got more than just 5 top 5 movies. And I was like, shut up. Don't call me out.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I know. But yeah, no, the music one was fun. I enjoyed it. It was fun to see what your picks were. It was fun for me to share what my picks were. And yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of my top 5.
Agreed, yeah. This one was interesting. I did have a lot of fun with our 8th podcast. So it was introducing a good friend of mine, Connie, the queen of the Ohio Renaissance Fair. Yeah. I added medieval music. The background was like you're in a medieval pub. We had stuff about her. I mean, it was very intricate, all the stuff that I threw in there. Again, I kind of took it away from, the whole podcast thing, but I think it was worth it. I think it was definitely worth it. It
was good. I mean, for a person who I think I've been to one Renaissance fair, and it was just like a little dinky-doo one. Nothing compared to what the Ohio one is, from the pictures that you've shown me. But it was fun for me to see all the stuff that you included in that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure other people appreciated it too, for those that have never been to one. So it was definitely worth the effort, and I appreciated it for sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. It was good. And this is one. I don't think I posted it again on YouTube, but we ended up, because we didn't do a Facebook post until podcast 11 about video games.
Okay.
And that is when you see right there, our views go from like 62 all the way down to 18 and 6, 9, 9, because we weren't posting this on Facebook, the YouTube links. We're strictly just posting, but then apparently the movies one. People like movies. Goodness gracious, 64 views. But yeah, so that's when we started posting that. That was 8 months ago, podcast 11.
I wonder, do you think that's... Because I feel like that's wrong, because I know that we were boosting them, and some of the videos that we posted through Facebook had, like, I think it was our WoW one.
5.3K views.
Yeah, I mean, there's some that have way more than what's showing underneath.
Yeah, well, I also think that one we accidentally boosted twice.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, and it may have had to, like, with the algorithms and stuff, that, and maybe the words that you put in the description that kind of caught the attention to.
Yeah.
Because I know World of Warcraft is a pretty big game, but...
Yeah. I think, too, that there's a... I don't know. Okay, so let me just take it back. So, freaking World of Warcraft. I accidentally edited this one in 1080p. So, really good quality, high HD, all that good jazz. It took me 2 days.
Yep, I remember.
Of my stupid computer being on overnight for 2 nights just to post this darn video. It is the highest quality video I've ever done. But oh my gosh, I'm surprised I just didn't quit and be like, you know what, screw it, I'm scrapping it, we're not doing it. I'm glad I didn't, because it's a really good video.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, it's high quality, so it looks awesome. And we had a lot of views from it too, and it was fun. It was fun to reminisce about where we first met and what got us together. So it was good. But I wanted to kind of go back to the siblings podcast, because that's another one that was hilarious.
That was so good. Oh my gosh,
it was so much fun.
Yes,
so much fun.
I need to listen to that one again. It's so funny how we call each other out on those things. Oh man,
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun from my perspective, because I got to clearly meet your brother and sister, and it's fun to chit chat with them and find a little bit of dirt on you. That's always good.
I have no dirt. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so I'm going to scroll on up to the next section of things. Oh Lord, wow, look at this.
Look at all these.
Mother's Day to me was a very special podcast.
Yes, absolutely. That was fun. It was good.
That was great. So we were able to talk to Mama Knab, Mama Ro, and really get to know a little bit about each other growing up. And you want some good stories about either of us, just listen to that podcast.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
That was an outstanding one, yeah.
Yep.
And then I feel as we went there, we're trying to figure out content these next 2 weeks, like movies, seasons.
Well, and I remember too in the beginning, like writing down bullet points, and then there was just a point where I feel like one podcast, and I don't know which one it was, but it was just like, you know what? No bullet points. We're just gonna roll with the flow, and it ended up being like one of our better ones. Yeah. I think we both felt more comfortable not having a sort of agenda to follow on the podcast, because I remember writing some bullet points, or you'll talk about this and I'll talk about that, and ever since then we just kind of fly by the seat of our pants and see where it goes. And I think when we've had some guests on, I think there's a couple like points that we want to hit clearly to kind of reflect them and show them, but for the most part we are unscripted.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, yeah. I don't the only time I think if I ever write anything down, if there's some guests and they might have specific things I want to ask, I might write that down. But if it's just Ro and I talking about a topic, we're not going to put anything down.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, we'll make it pretty easy.
Yeah.
But I want to point here, so we're trying to, like we talked in the beginning, to flex, switch, adjust, add some things, remove some things about different topics, more of topics that will repeat themselves, right? And the 20th podcast is one of those ones we try to introduce brackets into.
Yeah.
And so we start with the Disney. Bracket. Yeah, Disney had a lot of, and to really understand, you know, you look at the comments on posts or anything like that, the Disney bracket one, not necessarily the podcast, but some of the other posts that Ro put on Facebook about the bracket had a lot of comments and activity, which was pretty exciting.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, who doesn't like Disney? Come on now.
Yep. Yeah, and Ro and I do not agree. I think mine was Nightmare Before Christmas. No, that was that Disney? Okay, we gotta check this out. I'm sorry. We gotta go to the end.
Yeah. I forget if it was character or movie.
Let's find out here. We're gonna find it because I'm curious now. I'm not letting it go, Ro. If it fun,
Elsa.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I just love Halloween. I have some friends, especially my hold on.
Oh, yeah,
it's Halloween.
Forget what one.
Where is it? Was that even there? Fantasia. I'm trying to look and see which one
no.
it was.
Yeah, right there. Yep, I just love that character. And lower right hand corner. Modern classic region. Nightmare.
Nightmare. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. So mine was Nightmare and yours was Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's right, yeah.
I think that was probably
the first time Ro and I ever disagreed. I'm just like this.
Oh, yeah.
It was very sad.
Yep.
Very sad. Yeah.
Ooh, and then podcast 21. Yes. That was our first international guest.
Poutine!
Yeah, poutine.
That's where we learned about chips. Yeah, all exciting things. And Lay's chips are Ro's favorite.
Yep. Yep, they are.
They're light as air.
They are. Yeah. Funny story about poutine is Max, our friend. Well, his real name's Paul. I met him through World of Warcraft too, so I always know him. I always call him by his character name. But he sent me a picture the other day about he had this like loaded stuffed poutine or whatever him and his family had gone out, and he's like, check out this, and I was like, oh my gosh, it looked so scrumptious. I just want to move to Canada for so many reasons.
Canada's just a beautiful place. I mean, I feel like all the wilderness and everything, that's just awesome. I love it.
Yep, but that was our first international one, so that was a lot of fun.
That was awesome, yeah. I don't really remember the high school one, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we just talked about high school.
What we did, meh.
What we did.
Next.
Showed some pictures, yeah.
This one was just like the Mother's Day one. The Father's Day one was very near and dear to me. I've since became friends with Ro's father. Like, we play games online together sometimes too, which I think is pretty cool. So,
he asks for you. I mean, it's so funny. He's just like,
we're friends, Ro. We're BFFs.
Where's Mike? Where's Mike? Can Mike come out and play? I was like, I don't know.
With the Bemis.
Too funny.
Yeah, so just for the record, her father's character's name in World of Warcraft is Bemis, which apparently is a name for a toilet.
Well, no. So it's the name of a toilet brand. So we have a toilet in our house, and Bemis is the name of like the toilet company or whatever. So there's like a brand on our toilet, and for whatever reason, he was thinking up of a character name, and that came to mind. And so
that's hilarious.
So I call him Toilet from time to time.
Absolutely love it.
But yeah.
Oh, that's great. Then 24, I believe we came back around to the brackets.
Yep.
So we did superhero brackets. Yep. Then we did a Independence Day one, just talking about fun things we like to do on the Independence Day.
Yeah.
This was.
I think we tried to do like a guest, a bracket, and then us like trying to like alternate.
Yep.
So it wasn't so mundane.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like eventually over time, I think we did maybe one more bracket. Yeah, the Disney villains, the podcast went after this, but they kind of fizzled off. The bracket's just very difficult.
It's hard, yeah. It's hard to find a good one. It's hard to find a good topic to do it on. And one that you can find enough spots to, like, for a bracket, because you don't want it to be super long, but you don't want it to be super short either, so...
Yeah, I mean, if we look at this, our first one was 45 minutes, 43 minutes, which, isn't bad comparatively to how long some of ours are.
Yeah.
But it's still good. I think it was still good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, 26, I talk about. This is my good friend, Julie Rowland. So, this was our first business podcast. So we took a twist away from just entertainment in general and talked more like serious topic about businesses and stuff like that, which I respect. We've done that, I want to say 3 times. We did it with Dr. Tebby.
And then we did it with
my buddy
realtor.
AJ. Well, and then we did with Chad down with his, but that was more of a talking about his business and success and all this fun, tricky stuff. But really talking about like actual business and the turning of things. We dove into that with business coach, the veterinary industry, and the real estate industry was kind of where that was. But that was fun. I enjoyed it. She did a really good job. She worked really hard. And then we were squirrely and said, let's get another one after.
Yeah, he was fun. I enjoy him. He's a good friend from, I think it was junior high, I think is when I met him. And it's so fun to, and I think I had talked about in that podcast too that, so he's a writer and his second book is coming out in, I believe, March or May. So he'll be on the show again when his second book of his series comes out. So look forward to him. But he very much involved friends and family in his book writing. He would post on Facebook different questions to us, do you like this cover or this cover, or if anybody wanted, he was like, I need names, if anybody doesn't mind me using their name, well, I can put it in the book, not necessarily make the cut, but whatever. And come to find out, I'm in the second book. I've got a brief little mention, but
that's awesome.
I'm in the second book, so I'm excited.
I made the book.
So I appreciated him and his insightfulness on book writing and fantasies and all that stuff. So he was a good, another top 5 for me is that one, definitely. Justin Call.
Yes, he does a fantastic job. I still have to get his book and read it.
Yeah, you should. It's good.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I will. Justin, if you're listening, I promise I'll get your book. I'll get the book. I will. So, summer treats, I think it was a good one. So, when I do this makes me think of a friend of mine from high school, Nicole and Draco, who commented and gave Ro the idea for one of her things, and she tried.
No, I think that was our road trips. That was road trips.
That was road trips? Okay.
It was road trips. No, the sweets was the Dippin' Dots. We brought up Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots,
like, oh my gosh, Dippin' Dots.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So with Nicole, it was on road trip snacks.
Yes.
And that's what she brought up, her little gummy treats. Yeah.
Yes. Starburst gummies.
Oh,
so good. I need to order some of those. I bought some of those to go on my beach trip with my family, and I just need to order more because they're amazing and I like them.
Did we talk about Starburst jelly beans too?
We may have.
Those are my fave, for the record.
I do love Starburst. Yeah, I do love Starburst jelly beans. I do not like that they have green apple. Like, that's just wrong. They need to have lime. No more green apple. I feel the same way about Skittles. I know we've talked about this because you need to pull strings and get lime Skittles back,
my
sir.
company. I know. I'll talk to the higher ups. Be like, look, guys, this is important. Ro's telling me I got to tell you to do this. That's right.
Or just send me a bunch of lime Skittles and I'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Oh man. So the next thing, so this is where we kind of phase out of brackets, and then we did another one. So we did World of Warcraft was the first game review just because of the premise of it. Then we were really big in the 7 days when Ro first started. She was like, let's do a game review.
Oh my gosh, I love this game.
Yes.
So much. I haven't played a lot lately. Our good Canadian friend Max. Yes. I got him onto it, and he he messaged me today, and he's like, I built a castle, and I needed Michael to come with his interior design and make it pretty.
I love the paintbrush abilities, or the paintbrush kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? the way you can use a paintbrush in the game is very intriguing. There's many different textures and things like that you can use. Yeah. So I went in there and decked one of his things out.
Yep, you did.
He's all excited.
Yep.
Max, I'm coming for your castle, bro.
That's a fun game. I enjoyed that game. I didn't want to play it at first for the longest time, and I finally did, and it's great.
Yep, I agree.
Yep.
So here's where I'd like to point out. So at 32, I just got this squirrel idea. I went to Ro and I said, hey, why don't we just pick a random town on the map and go ahead and talk about it and just point it out. And we started in Oneida County, Idaho. So, which eventually we ended up going to Kokomo, Indiana, Fullerton, Nebraska, and ended up last time over here
Alaska was our last one,
which was very exciting. It's the end of the Iditarod, right?
Yep, Nome, Alaska.
But this is kind of cool. The reason I like this segment in particular, because for me, this sets the Knab and Ro Show, if we end up going bigger, to create a new segment called Knab and Ro on the go, like we have right here, Knab and Ro on the go, right? It was just this county, this area, and it was Knab and Ro on the go. Knab and Ro on the go. Because this sets up, if we want to go visit these places, do videos, do a vlog, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, agreed.
It's one of my favorite segments that we do, Ro, just letting you know.
I know it is. You like to travel.
Yes.
Not so much, but I enjoy virtually visiting places.
We'll make you love it, Ro. Don't you worry about it. But I want to go back here real quick with Dr. Tebby. She's one of my doctors at one of my clinics, and she's absolutely fantastic. And I thank her. I know she's busy as nothing else. I know she has horses too, so she's really always busy. But she took some time out to talk about the industry, kind of what she does, which was pretty awesome. So that was really exciting.
I do. I thoroughly enjoy our guests because they bring cool things, fun things, new topics, different perspectives. You know, it's fun having them. So number 35, we're rounding up towards the end here, but 35 was kind of exciting. We were like, you know what? We're at podcast 35. Let's just go back to the very end of it and just do another fireside chat. Yeah, this is just a come chat with your friends. We got no agenda.
That's right. No topic.
Talk about what's on our
We're just talking, man.
Hanging out.
and honestly, I felt like that was one of the more free-flowing ones. Look, it was only 27 minutes, so it wasn't that long.
Yeah.
Some of you were like, yes, great, keep it short.
I think we both had really long weeks that week, and we were just like, I'm just really just done, and let's just chillax and, just hang out and just talk about whatever comes to mind. And I enjoy those because I just feel like, it's chill. You don't have a guest on, so you don't feel like you have to entertain or, keep things going. And I know you and I have a good flow and a banter naturally anyway, so why not?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely have a good flow. Dreams was what I don't even remember. It was a topic.
I think I was away on that one. That was when I was at the beach. So that was our first, we're already distant anyway. Yeah. But, I wasn't at home. I'm not at my computer. I think I did Discord over my phone. And I think it turned out really well. So, that was kind of our first, oh, hey, we could really do a Knab and Ro on the go show with our phones and, limited amount of having to. I think we talked about you needing some sort of computer or whatever, but yeah, the whole Knab and Ro on the go could actually happen because we can do these on our phones or through something else and not have to be stationary at home with a computer. So
it's definitely a good start. I'll say that. Yeah, it's a good start in the right direction, which I appreciate.
Agreed.
That's awesome. Among Us, oh man, we had 10 people. Yeah.
So much fun.
And you can even see the popularity of Among Us, even for a YouTube channel that has 22 subscribers. No views, 19 views, 1 view, 1 view. It's the power of Among Us.
Right. And so I've been playing that for months, and then all of a sudden it just exploded, and we have a good group that we play with. It's been a while since we've had that group play. Things have gotten kind of busy, but we'll have to get the crew back together.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, and then Halloween came about, and I feel like these two were kind of, they kind of flowed together in a way. We did the movies, talked a little bit about both with your friend, right?
Yep, my friend Athena. Yep, Halloween is her favorite, and she had the best costumes. Talked about all the scary things.
All the scary things. And she agreed she would come over and play Phasmophobia, which I am now an expert at. And poor Ro hasn't even tried it yet.
I tried watching that because I think you posted it on the Knab production show.
Yeah, I've done 2 so far.
Yeah, and no thanks. It's creepy.
You just try playing it. It's twice as creepy as watching it. Yeah.
Hard pass.
Oh, man. And then because Ro and I are old, number 41, we went all the way back to the 80s, to the toys 80s. And holy crap, you want to talk about a wave of just,
nostalgia?
Yeah. Wow.
Memories? Yeah.
It might not have been one of our best podcasts, but for me, that took me back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep, agreed.
Just looking at Teddy Ruxpin right now is taking me back.
Yeah, Cabbage Patch. I had a couple of them.
Yeah, I feel like Rubik's Cube will last through the years. It's always a new toy.
It's like a yo-yo. It's
always there.
It's a never-ending toy. Yeah.
And then my buddy Agent Murata from high school. So he's everything real estate. He knows so much. Just a wealth of knowledge when it comes to real estate. So big asset. Comment to Knab and Ro. Maybe you can get a hold of him. Just saying. Just saying. Then we had Thanksgiving, number 44. I like when I can find a good moving background like this. Just for the whole 30 to 45 minutes. It's just nice. I enjoy it.
I wanted to go visit that Thanksgiving.
I know. And then, okay, are we going to say this is the new segment? So this is the last podcast we put up there. So the movie trivia. I had a blast.
It was a lot of fun.
We
had a guest. We had guest Tim.
Yeah.
He was fun, absolutely. And I feel like movie trivia is something we could go for hours on because there's just so much. And I had a lot of fun moderating that.
Oh, yeah. And you could do movie trivia number 2, number 3, number 4.
Yeah.
You can keep going because there's a whole bunch more. But I do remember at the end of that, Tim said, I want a go at Ro, where you, Mike, are the moderator, because he wants to try to tackle the Ro, because he already lost the Knab. I'm just saying, sorry, Tim, I love you, but you lost.
Right, yeah. And I think too. So my friend Athena, who we had for the Halloween one, her and I she would be a good person to. Her and I are very, very on the same playing field. So it would be interesting to have her and I against each other and see who won. I would be more than happy to do that. I'm sure I can find questions or some type of trivia online I can use if I don't have cards. Sure. Yeah, there's a ton. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely make it happen. So, Ro, here's to a year. I have my water here. Cheers to a year of the Knab and Ro Show. If you guys have a drink, grab it. Cheers to you. Cheers to us. Yes. Clink, clink, clink. Yay. It's been a great, adventurous, wonderful year with you. I appreciate all the effort that you put in. I appreciate our friendship, and it's definitely grown over the last year. Oh, tenfold. I am super excited for what is to come for us, because I know we've talked about some new things that we would like to try and do, and to make that happen, I'm excited. Here's to another year of us and the Knab and Ro Show and all that is coming in our future. You took the words straight out of my mouth. I mean, the biggest thing I get from this is our friendship has just grown crazy amounts. Just crazy amounts, which I think is the most important thing about this, because you can't have, I'll call this a business. You can't have any business unless you have good relationships with your business partner. And to me, you're my friend, you're my business partner. We're doing this together. We want to be successful with this, even if it goes big or not. We're doing it for fun, whatever the case might be, and we're doing that. I mean, if we got bored with this, I guarantee you we wouldn't have done this for a year. Oh, definitely not. No. I mean, I have a lot of fun with it. I'm excited for the growth that could happen, will happen, hopefully. We're definitely trying to put ourselves out there a little bit more, see what we can do. But yeah,
I mean, it's next steps.
Yeah, it's a great foundation that we started, and the fact that we've done it a year and have had people wanting to be a part of it too, all of our guests and our followers and viewers and supporters and everything. It means a lot, and we are very appreciative for everybody that's helped us out through the year.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Now's the time to reach out, talk to some people, make some big decisions, and make it happen.
Yep.
Ro, I just want to talk about like the new segments we just talked about on the phone earlier. I want to talk about everything. I'm so excited. We have some really good things planned. I'm so stoked.
Yep. New year, new things. Knab and Ro.
Knab and Ro. I'm so excited. This is amazing. And even as simple and basic, I got the marketing piece, so the background, the banner, all that jazz for Knab and Ro from my editing software. So it's nothing fancy,
Yeah.
I mean, I edit all this stuff is edited in PowerPoint, believe it or not.
Yeah, you do a great job. Absolutely.
That's crazy. Everybody, PowerPoint. Yeah. Yes. Guilty as charged. I'm so basic. Oh man.
That's okay.
Ro would call me so extra, but I think I'm so basic.
So extra all the time. You're extra plus tax.
Oh, that's the sweetest thing anybody's ever said. Thanks, Ro.
You're welcome.
Well, here's to more. I know we have our 50th podcast coming up soon, so we are this will be number 47. We are going to be 3 away from our big 5-0, and we're going to figure something fun for us to do. So stay tuned. Yes,
absolutely. Stay tuned to the Knab and Ro Show for all the new exciting segments and growth.
Absolutely. So much fun stuff coming out. Can't wait. I'm so excited. But we want to thank all of you girls and gals and everybody for watching this podcast and listening to it. And if you liked it, go and jack that like button right in the nose. Don't forget to tell your friends and family all about the Knab and Ro Show. And as always, this podcast is a wrap.
Till next time, kids.